Good evening, all of you. I hope you all are doing well. And today we are going to study the modern history, British rule and its impacts, and regional powers from 1858 to 1947. This is the part 4 of the series. Till now, we have completed up to the part 3 of the same aspect. Now we are going to study the part 4. Okay, let's start the session. Today's our first question. Under whose chairmanship a committee was formed to defend the accused in Kokari case? It's a very famous case, right? The Kori conspiracy case. What is the answer? Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is option D, Motilal Nehru. Okay, under the chairmanship of the Motilal Nehru, a committee had been formed to defend the accused in the Kakori conspiracy case. So this Kakori conspiracy case happened in 1925, August 9, 1925. So in that, to defend the accused person, one committee was formed under the chairmanship of Motilal Nehru. And the members of the committee were Acharya Narendra Dev, Gobind Ballabh Pant, Chandrababu Gupta, Jawaharlal Nehru, then Sri Prakash. Okay, these people were the committee members and chairman of the committee was Motilal Nehru. Okay, next. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? What is the answer? Read carefully. They are asking which one is not correctly matched. Let's see the answer. Answer is option D. Just now I told you, right? Kakori conspiracy case happened in 1925 and it continued up to 1927. Okay, so it did not start from 1924. Okay, so here Howrah conspiracy case 1910, right? Delhi conspiracy case 1915, right? Lahore conspiracy case 1930, right? Okay, all A, B, C, three statements are correctly matched. The Kakori conspiracy case that happened on 1925. Okay, next. Arrange the following events in their chronological order and select the correct answer from the codes given below. So these are the events and codes. So what is the answer? You need to arrange them in the chronological order. Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is D. CABD is the correct sequence. Okay, correct chronological order. So first is Woods dispatch. Okay, so this Woods dispatch event will happen first. After that, Hunter Commission will come to the India. This Hunter Commission came to India to inquire the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Okay, so next Sadler Commission formed, and last one is Sargyan Plan. So that's why option D is correct. CABD is the correct chronological order. Okay, next. Who was the Prime Minister of England when the Montego-Chelmsford Act was passed in 1919? What is the answer? It is very simple one. Who was the Prime Minister of England when the Montego-Chelmsford Act was passed in 1919? Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is option A, Lord George. Okay, David Lord George was the Prime Minister of England when the Chelmsford was passed in 1990, Chelmsford Act. Government of India Act 1919 came into effect on 23rd December 1919, and it was passed British Parliament and received royal assent. And this act embodied the reforms recommended in the Montego-Chelmsford reforms and covered a 10 years period from 1919 to 1929. Okay, so Indian Council Act of 1919 is same. Montego-Chelmsford reform, it is also same. Okay, so remember it happened in 1919. And who was the Prime Minister at that moment of time in London? David Lord George. Okay, he was the Prime Minister of England. Next. Which of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Again, read carefully. They're asking which is not correctly matched. What is the answer? Here, different wars are given and associated governor generals and viceroys are given. You need to find out which one is not correctly matched. Let's see the answer. Answer is D. Lord Cornwallis' Third Anglo-Maratha War, it is not correctly matched. Okay, so because of that, we need to understand when the Third Anglo-Maratha War happened. See, the Third Anglo-Maratha War happened between 1817 1818. It was a final and decisive conflict between the British and the Maratha Empire in India. Okay, so which left the United Kingdom in control of the most of India. See, because after defeating the Mughals and lot of fragmented kingdoms in India, the only strong opposition that Britishers were faced in India was the Marathas. Okay, so when the Third Anglo-Maratha War happened in 1817 and 1818, there was no strong opposition for the Britishers. So that's why, which left the United Kingdom in the control of most of the India. So this battle was decisive battle. And it began with an invasion of the Maratha territory by the British Governor General Lord Hastings. Okay, so that's why D is not correctly matched. They are telling Lord Cornwallis, right? So Lord Cornwallis was not there. Lord Hastings was there. Okay, so Lord Hastings in the course of operation against the Pindari robber bands. So that's why D is not correctly matched. Okay, so this is supposed to be Lord Hastings, not Lord Cornwallis. So apart from this, look at the option ABC. Hector Munro, Battle of Buxar, right? Lord Hastings, Anglo-Nepal War, right? Lord Wellesley, Fourth Anglo-Mysore War, right? Okay, so all are correctly matched. D is not correctly matched. Okay, next. In the context of Indian history, the principle of dayaki refers to what is the meaning of dayaki? It's a very simple question. What is the answer? Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is option D. That is division of the subjects delegated to the provinces into two categories. Okay, so that is called as dayaki. So it is came through Government of India Act of 1919. It is also called as the Montego-Chelmsford reforms. It provided for the diarchy in the provinces. So what is the meaning of diarchy? I just told you there are two different categories of subjects. So those provincial subjects were classified into the transferred subject and reserved subject. Okay, so this double ruling is called as diarchy. Okay, transfer subject and reserved subject. Okay, so that is called as diarchy. Okay, so remember here, it came through Government of India Act 1990. Okay, next. At which one of the following roundtable conferences held in London was Mahatma Gandhi present? So they're asking in which roundtable conference Mahatma Gandhi was present. Let's see the answer. Answer is B, second. Okay. So in the second roundtable conference, which was held in London, Mahatma Gandhi was present. Okay. Next. Hindustan Socialist Republican Army was founded in the year. It is also known as HSRA. Okay, Hindustan Socialist Republican Army. It was founded in which year? So let's see the answer. Answer is D, 1928. Okay, so Hindustan Socialist Republican Army was founded in the year of 1928. So these are all the factual steps you need to remember. Okay, there is no other way around. Okay, so 1928. Next, who of the following was the president of All Parties Conference held in February 1928? What is the answer? Who of the following was the president of All Parties Conference? All Party Conference was held, right? It held on February 1928. Who was the president of that? Let's see the answer. Answer is B, Dr. M.A. Ansari. Okay, so you can see in the picture. Okay, so Dr. M.A. Ansari, he was the president of All Party Conference. It was held on February 1928. Okay, so remember Dr. M.A. Ansari. So he is the M.A. Ansari. He was the president of All Party Conference. Okay, next. In which of the following year Chhattisgarh became a division of the central provinces? In which of the following year Chhattisgarh became a division of the central provinces? What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is B, 1862. Okay, so in the year of 1862, the Chhattisgarh became a division of the central provinces. Okay, so remember 1862. Next, who among the following was the president of the Central Legislative Assembly in August 1925? Who among the following was the president of the Central Legislative Assembly in August 1925? Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is B, Vittalbhai Patel. Okay, so Vittalbhai Patel was a Indian legislator and political leader and co-founder of the Swaraj Party and elder brother of Sardar Vallabhai Patel. Okay, so remember, don't get confused. Vallabhai Patel and Vittalbhai Patel. Okay, so these two are brothers. So here in 1925, the president of the Central Legislative Assembly was the Vittal Bhai Patel. He was the brother of Sardar Bhai Patel. In 1923, he was elected to the Central Legislative Assembly, a chamber of elected and appointed Indian and British representatives with the limited legislative powers. And in 1925, he became the Assembly's president or speaker. Okay, so both are same. Assembly's president and Assembly speaker, both are same position. Okay, so in 1923, what happened? Elections were happened. He elected to the Central Legislative Assembly. Okay, so after that, after the 2 years, in 1925, he became the president of that particular assembly. Okay, so to make you confused in examination, they will give both options, Vittal Bhai Patel and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Okay, so here you need to consciously read and choose the Vittal Bhai Patel. Okay, next. Consider the following provinces of British India and identify those where the Indian National Congress did not form ministry in 1937. Codes are given here. You need to find out the correct answer using the codes given below. So I repeat the question. Consider the following provinces of British India and identify those where the Indian National Congress did not form ministry in 1937. 1936 elections happened, right? So after that, they did not form ministry in which of the following reasons? That is the question. What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is B, 3 and 4. Okay, so 3 and 4 means Bengal and Punjab region. The provincial elections were held in the British India in the winter of 1936-37. I already told you, right? So in 1936-37, in British India, provincial elections were held as mandated by the Government of India Act of 1935. Okay, this is a very famous fact. Famous act. This is also called as the blueprint of Indian Constitution because lot of the provisions were taken from the Government of India Act 1935 itself. Okay, so according to the one of the provision of the Government of India Act of 1935, the elections were held in the British India in 1936-37. Okay, so these elections were held in 11 provinces. That also you need to remember. Okay, so read carefully. The 11 provinces, in the 11 provinces, the elections were held. And the final results were declared in the February 1937. The Indian National Congress emerged in power in 8 of the provinces. Okay, total 11 provinces were there. Okay, so in the 8 provinces, Indian National Congress got the majority. Okay, so in the 3 exceptions were there in that is Bengal, Punjab and Sindh. Okay, these were the 3 exemptions. Okay, so other 8 provinces, Indian National Congress won the election and got the majority. But in Bengal, Punjab and Sindh region, they did not. These were the exception reasons. Then the All India Muslim League failed to form the government in any province. Okay, so INC was also there, and Indian National Congress was there, and Indian Muslim League was also there, right? So these two were the parties. So Indian Muslim League that failed to form the government in any provinces, but in 8 provinces, Indian National Congress formed the government, except these Bengal, Punjab, and Sindh region. Okay, so that's why option is B, 3 and 4. That is Bengal and Punjab region. They did not form the ministries. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Next. The Gaddar party was formed in which country? It's very simple. The Gaddar party was formed in which country? Let's see the answer. Answer is D, United States of America. Okay, so Gaddar party was formed in the USA at November 1, 1913. And here you need to remember another important point. It is founded by Lala Hardayal and Sohan Singh Bhakna. Okay, so remember 3 points are very, very important. So Gaddar party was a very important party, first thing, and it was formed in the United States of America. Okay, so that is second thing, and it was formed on November 1, 1913 by the Lala Hardayal and Sohan Singh Bhagna. These two people are important. Lala Hardayal and Sohan Singh Bhagna. Okay, next. The institution of local self-government got a fillip during the viceroyalty of. So this question we have already discussed in the previous class also. Who is the father of local self-government in India? Same question. What is the answer? Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is B, Lord Ripon. This we have already discussed. See in the picture, he is Lord Ripon. Okay, the most important work of the period of Lord Ripon was the Government Act proposal for local government. Okay, so he wanted to develop the municipal boards of the country. According to him, the political education of the country will begin from the local self-government itself. Okay, so he is also called as the father of local self-government. Okay, that's why Lord Ripon is the correct answer. So here, don't forget this point. The father of local self-government is nothing but Lord Ripon. He is the father of local self-governance in India. Okay, next. Put the following events in chronological order and choose your answers with the help of codes given below. Here events are given and codes are given. Again, you need to arrange them in the chronological order. What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is B. So D, B, C, A is the correct sequence. Okay, so here the first event happened was Jinnah's breaking of Simla conference. Okay, Jinnah's breaking of Simla's conference. It was happened on 24th June of 1945. Okay, so remember 24th June of 1945. So next thing is arrival of cabinet mission plan. So this cabinet mission plan came on 24th March of 1946. Okay, so if you don't know the month and date exactly, at least try to remember the year. Okay, so in 1946, arrival of the cabinet mission plan event was happened. So next, Muslim League launches the direct action. So this happened on August month 16, 1946. Okay, that is the direct action of the Muslim League party. And the last one is the foundation of interim government. So formation of interim government that happened on 2 September 1946. That's why the sequence is B, B, C, A, and B is the correct option. Okay, next. Arrange the following in the chronological order and select the correct answer from the codes given below. Here events are given and codes are given. You need to arrange them in the chronological order. What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is option C. 1342 is the correct sequence. Okay. See, August offer, it came on 8 August 1940. Okay, August offer, 8 August 1940. Then the Cripps mission plan, 3rd March 1943. Okay, so first comes one, that is August offer, and second event happened was the Cripps mission plan that came on 3rd March 1943. And fourth one was the Wavell plan. It came on 14 June 1945. And cabinet mission plan we already studied, that came on 1946. Okay, so that's why 1342 is the correct sequence and option C is the correct answer. Okay, next. Who among the following led the agitation against the partition of Bengal? What is the answer? Who among the following led the agitation against the partition of Bengal? Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is option is Surendranath Banerjee. You can see in the picture. So he is Surendranath Banerjee. Okay, Surendranath Banerjee and another person is Krishna Kumar Mitra. They led the agitation against the Bengal partition in 1905. Lord Curzon was there, right? During the Lord Curzon's period of time, the partition of Bengal had happened. And because of that, lot of protests were happened in India. Okay, they have divided the Bengal into the East Bengal and the Bengal. In one side, Hindu majority was there, another side Muslim majority was there. This all we have discussed in the previous class, right? So opposed to that, Surendranath Banerjee and Krishna Kumar Mitra, they have led the agitation against the Bengal partition. Okay, so remember Surendranath Banerjee. So this person is the Surendranath Banerjee. Okay, next. A provisional government of India with Raja Mahendra Pratap as its president was established during the First World War in which country? A provisional government of India with Raja Mahendra Pratap as its president was established during the First World War in which country? Let's see the answer. Answer is A, Afghanistan. Okay, so in 1915, Raja Mahendra Pratap established the first provisional government of India in the Afghanistan. He worked as the president while Maulana Barakullah as the prime minister and Maulana Ubaidullah Sindhi as the home minister. This was the provisional government, just like another provisional government. So he was Mahendra Pratap, he was the president of that. Next, Maulana Bharatullah as the prime minister, then Maulana Ubaidullah Sindhi was the home minister. Okay, so it was formed in 1915. And which country? In the Afghanistan. That also you need to remember. Okay, next. The Mountbatten Plan became the basis for. It's a very simple question. What is the answer? The Mountbatten Plan became the basis for. So let's see the answer. Answer is option C, partition of the country. Because India divided into the two different dominions, right? One is India and Pakistan. So according to the Mountbatten Plan, the partition of the country became the basis. Okay, so that plan became basis for the partition of the country. Next. After the formation of ministries in the provinces in 1937, Congress rule lasted for. What is the answer? After the formation of ministries in the provinces in 1937, Congress rule lasted for. Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is option A, 28 months. Okay, as for the Government of India Act 1935, elections were held in the provinces and Congress emerged as the victorious. That we have studied. Okay, the party remained in the power for nearly 28 months between 1937 to 1939. Okay, so it remained in the period, it remained in the power nearly 28 months. That you need to remember. Okay, next. When were high courts established in Bombay, Madras, and Calcutta? Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is option A, 1861. See, in 1861, the high courts established in the Bombay, Madras, and Calcutta. Okay, next. In which of the following books did Mahatma Gandhi call British Parliament as sterile and prostitute? What is the answer? In which book Mahatma Gandhi told like that? Let's see the answer. Answer is option C, Hind Swaraj. Okay, so in the book written in the Hind Swaraj book, the Mahatma Gandhi, he called the British Parliament as the sterile and prostitute. Okay, so remember the book Hind Swaraj. Okay, next. Along with Mahatma Gandhi, who among the following Muslims did lift the bier of Bal Gangadhar Tilak? What is the answer? Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is A, Shaukat Ali. Okay, among others, who shouted the bier of the Bal Gangadhar Tilak were Mahatma Gandhi, Lala Lajpat Rai, Shaukat Ali. Okay, so remember, Shaukat Ali was also there. Next, which one of the following statements is not correct about Dadabhai Nauroji? So again, read question carefully. They are asking which of the following statement is not correct about the Dadabhai Nauroji. What is the answer? Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is D. For four times he had presided over the Indian National Congress. That is wrong. Okay. So he was the president of Congress during 1886, 1893 and 1906 sessions. It means how many times he presided over the Indian National Congress? Three times. Three times he presided over the Indian National Congress, but not four times. That's why option D is the correct answer. So apart from that, look at the option A, B, and C. He was the first Indian to be appointed as the professor of mathematics and physics at Ellipson College, Bombay. That is true. Second, he was elected as the member of British Parliament in 1892. In fact, he was the first Indian, to elect in the British Parliament. That is House of Commons. Okay, that is true. Next, he started a Gujarat journal, Rast Goftar. That is also true. Okay, so D is not correct. Next, consider the following events connected with Indian national movement and find the correct chronological order of the events from the codes given below. Events are given and codes are given. You need to arrange them in the chronological order. Can I see the answer? Answer is option A, 2341. Okay. The first event that happened was the passing of Rowlatt Bill as an act. Okay, so you can easily say Rowlatt Act. So second event was Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Okay, Jallianwala Bagh massacre happened on 1919 April. Next fourth, Amritsar session of Indian National Congress held on 1919. And the last one event was demise of Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Okay, so that's why 2341 is the correct sequence. I repeat once again. Passing of Rowlatt Act. Second is Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Amritsar session of Indian National Congress of 1919. And last one is demise of Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Okay. Next. Who among the following revolutionaries refused to drink the given milk on the eve of his execution and said, "Now I shall take my mother's milk only"? Who said like that? What is the answer? Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is option A, Raj Guru. Okay, you can see in the picture. So he's Raj Guru. Okay, so he was one of the revolutionary. He refused to drink the given milk on the eve of his execution day. So what he said? He said like, "Now I shall take my mother's milk only." Okay, so he given that statement during the time of his execution. Remember, Rajguru. Next, the Revolutionary Association Abhinav Bharati was set up in 1903. In which state? Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is option D, Maharashtra. Abhinav Bharat Society was founded by the Savarkar. Okay, Abhinav Bharati, Abhinav Bharat, same. It was founded by the Savarkar brothers, Vinayak Damodar and Ganesh Damodar, as Mitra Mela at Nasik in 1903. Where is Nasik? Maharashtra. Okay, so here you need to remember it is one of the society, one of the organization. Okay, Abhinav Bharat. It was founded by the Savarkar brothers, Vinayak Damodar and Ganesh Damodar. So another name of Abhinav Bharat was the Mitra Mela. Okay, they founded it in the Nasik region. So this region will come under the Maharashtra state. And when they have founded that, 1903. That also you need to remember. Okay, next. Hali system concern. What is Hali system? It is related to what? Let's see the answer. Answer is option A, bonded labors. Okay, Hali was related with the bonded labor system. It was known by other different names such as Begar, Sagri, Jeetam, etc. Okay, so these were the different names called in the different regions of India. But this total system, it consisted to the bonded labors. Okay, so Hali system. So another name of Hali systems was Begar, Sagri, Jeetam. Okay, next. When were the rights of the tenants on land in Bengal and Bihar recognized by the Bengal Tenancy Act? What is the answer? Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is option C, 1885. Okay, so this Bengal Tenancy Act of 1885 was an enactment of the Bengal government defining the natural rights and liabilities of jamindars and tenants in response to the widespread peasants' discontent threatening the stability of the colonial system of governance. Okay, through this act, what they have done? They have given the rights of the tenants on land in Bengal and Bihar region. Okay, so this Bengal Tenancy Act came into the existence in 1885. Okay, so remember that 1885 because lots of protest, discontent, threats were happening at that moment of time. So that's why they passed the Bengal Tenancy Act in 1885. Okay, next. Who is known as father of dayaki? Who is known as father of dayaki? Let's see the answer. Answer is option C, Sir Lionel Curtis. Okay, Sir Lionel Curtis is known as the father of dayaki. But in some of the texts, they have given that Sir Samuel Montego, he is also known as father of dayaki. Okay, so since in this options there is no Sir Samuel Montego, Sir Lionel Curtis is there. In most of the books, they have given Sir Lionel Curtis was as the father of dayaki. So there is little bit confusion is there. But I think Sir Lionel Curtis is the correct answer. Okay, I will let you know if I get the correct information about it. So in most of the books they have given Lionel Curtis, and in some of the books they have given Montego. Okay, next. Read the following statements and select the correct answers from the quotes given below. See statement 1. On 29 July 1938, Ravi Shankar Shukla of Chhattisgarh formed second Congress cabinet of the central provinces. Second, this cabinet introduced the Vidya Mandir scheme in the provinces. Third, on 8 November 1939, this cabinet tendered resignation. So which statements are correct? Let's see the answer. Answer is option D. 1 and 3 are correct. Okay, that is first statement on 29 July 1938, Ravi Shankar Shukla and of Chhattisgarh, he formed the second Congress cabinet of the central provinces. That is true. And third, on 8 November 1939, this cabinet tendered resignation. Okay, so it got resigned, that cabinet, within 1 year. That is also true. But the second statement, the cabinet introduced the Vidya Mandir scheme in province, that is not true. Okay, so 1 and 3 will be correct. Next. Consider the following statements, assertion and reason, and you need to find out the correct answer from the quotes given below. In assertion, Jawaharlal Nehru represented the Indian National Congress in the second Roundtable Conference 1932. Reason, it was implicit in Gandhi Irwin Pact of 1931 that the Indian National Congress will participate in the second Roundtable Conference. What is the answer? Let's see the answer. A is false, but R is true. Look at here. Jawaharlal Nehru represented the Indian National Congress in the second roundtable conference. No, he did not participate in the second roundtable conference. So that is wrong. In reason, it was implicit in the Gandhi Irwin Pact of 1931. See, after the first roundtable conference, Gandhi Irwin Pact happened, right, in 1931, that the Indian National Congress will participate in the second roundtable conference of 1932. So this provision was there in the Gandhi Irwin Pact. That is true. They have mentioned that. But Jawaharlal Nehru did not represent the Indian National Congress in the second roundtable conference. That's why assertion is wrong, but reason is true. Okay, next. Given below are 4 events connected with the India's struggle for independence. Select their correct chronological order by using the codes given below. Again, events are given, codes are given. You need to arrange them in the chronological order. Let's see the answer. Answer is option C. 4321 is the correct chronological order. Okay, first Gandhi Irvin Pact happened on 5th March 1931. Okay, so in the 5th March 1931, Gandhi Irvin Pact. Next, execution of the Bhagat Singh happened on 23rd March 1931 in the same year and the same month. Okay, so in the same month of 23rd March of the Gandhi Irvin Pact, the execution of Bhagat Singh happened. And the third one is Karachi session of Indian National Congress. So it was held on 29 March 1931, again in the same year and same month, but date is different. Next, second roundtable conference was held in September 17, 1931. Okay, so that's why the correct sequence is 4321. Option C is the correct answer. Next, given below are two statements, assertion and reason. You need to find the correct answer from the codes given below. Assertion: the Congress boycotted the Simon Commission. Reason: the Simon Commission did not have a single Indian member. What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Both assertion and reason are true, and R is correct explanation of the A. It's very simple, right? The Congress boycotted the Simon Commission. That is true. Why it boycotted the Simon Commission? Because Simon Commission did not have any single Indian member. All are Britishers. So that's why assertion and reason both are true, and R is the correct explanation of the assertion. Next, the national leader who was elected president or speaker of the Central Legislative Assembly in 1925 was. What is the answer? Option D is correct answer. Vittal Bhai Patel. Recently we have discussed right in this session only. See, in the national leader who was elected as the president or speaker of the Central Legislative Assembly in 1925 was the Vittal Bhai Patel. Okay, next. Who of the following had pleaded from the side of Indian National Army officers in their Red Fort trial? What is the answer? Who of the following had pleaded from the side of Indian National Army officers in their Red Fort trial? Let's see the answer. Answer is D, Sir T.B. Sapru. Sir Tej Bahadur Sapru led the defense counsel in Red Fort trial. Okay, so he is the T.B. Sapru. This person pleaded from the side of Indian National Army officers in their Red Fort trial. Okay, remember T.B. Sapru. Next, the task of drafting Congress Inquiry Committee report on Jallianwala Bagh massacre was entrusted to which person? The task of drafting Congress Inquiry Committee report on Jallianwala Bagh massacre was entrusted to Let's see the answer. Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, so the task of drafting Congress Inquiry Committee report on Jallianwala Bagh massacre was entrusted to the Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, next. After the sentence of BG Tilak, who among the following had pleaded for mercy and said, "My interest in Tilak is that of a Sanskrit scholar"? Who given that statement? My interest in Tilak is that of a Sanskrit scholar. Let's see the answer. Answer is B. Max Muller. Max Muller given that statement. What he told? My interest in Tilak is that of a Sanskrit scholar. Okay, Max Muller said like that about Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Next. Who of the following took the passing of resolution on partition on meeting of the Congress Committee 1947 as surrender of nationalism in favor of communalism? Who said like that? Surrender of nationalism in favor of communalism. Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is option A, Dr. Saifuddin Kichlu. You can see in the picture. So he is Dr. Saifuddin Kichlu. He was an Indian freedom fighter. He strongly opposed acceptance of the partition of India by Congress party and called it as a daten and surrender of nationalism in favor of communalism. Okay, he opposed the partition of India. So remember Dr. Saifuddin Kichlu. Okay. So in this topic, we learned British rule, its impacts and regional powers from 1858 to 1947. If you have any doubts regarding these questions, let me know in the comment section. And please solve all the test series given in the EDURapid document.